Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Emerald Element, and we are here on the Pokemon TCG Online, and we're going to play ourselves a little game here. It's kind of ironic. A lot of the things I do are Pokemon related. I do very much enjoy the card game. As a lot of you may have noticed, I open a lot of Pokemon cards and stuff, but the only actual card game I have on my channel is that of a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and none of any Pokemon, so I thought I would change that today. This is a deck I've been playing around with recently. It is a Toxicroak deck with a Toxicroak EX. This is a very fun deck to run. Not too great in terms of competitiveness, but it is a lot of fun to run. So we have our main attackers here is Toxicroak EX. His main attack here is triple poison. One double colorless. You poison your opponent's Pokemon, and instead of 1 damage counter between turns, it's 3. And that can build up pretty fast. And even faster if you manage to have a Virbank Gym. Unfortunately, I actually don't have that card, so I can't run any of those. And speaking of not having cards, some of these are filler to a degree because I just honestly don't have anything else to put. We've got Eviolite, which I just apply on basics to keep them safe. Rocky Helmet and Silver Mirror, those are just cards that I have to fill in until I get other cards. Like I mentioned before, I'd like to run this with Virbank and a 2/2 Garbodor line, but I don't have any of those cards, and I'd also like a few more Hypnotoxic Lasers, but again, I'm a bit short on all of these cards, so this is the best I have to muster right now. We are running a 2/2 regular Toxicroak line, good for revenge, and if you can get the 1 psychic and 2 double colorless, you can get poison jab. He's a stage 1, so that does attack. Pyroar. We've got Dragalge here, who normally you're not going to use for battle. In fact, you will never use him for battle because this deck does not have any water energies. You'll just be having him on the bench for his ability Poison Barrier, which means that your opponent's Pokemon will not be able to retreat once they are poisoned. So I'm pretty sure you can see where this is going now. And of course, we're running a Mewtwo EX for X-Ball. Why not? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Yveltal EX is better, but Mewtwo just runs better with its type. So we've got Professor's Letter to help us get energies out. We've got Hypnotoxic Laser to get the poison on if we don't have any other means to do it. Ultra Ball to search, Switch to switch, Cassius to get injured EX Pokemon out of the way so we're not giving up too many prize cards. Lysander and to switch and shuffle out hands. Pokemon Fan Club to quickly get whatever basics we need. Eviolite to protect basic Pokemon with, what is it, 20? Yeah, resistant 20 damage. Skyla to search for whatever. Shauna to shuffle out any cards we don't need without shuffling out my opponent. All of it's pretty standard stuff. We're running, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 8 basic psychic energies and 4 double colorless. The deck is pretty simple. It can be a little slow sometimes, but if you manage to get it set up right, it wields very, very astounding results. So let's go ahead and jump into a game and see what we can find. Right after I save, because I made a few edits before starting this. Alright, now let's jump into a match. Alright, so we found ourselves a match. We are playing in the standard format, because this deck is standard. Alright, so I won the coin flip. I'm going to choose to go first because I like to go first. Second place kind of has an advantage, but I like to go first. Ooh, we do not have a very good start here. Having Skrelp out as the active, not very good. At least he can attack as opposed to Dragalge, who can't attack. Still not the best way to go. So thankfully we've got ourselves a few plays here. So we've got Pokemon Fan Club here. Booyah. You could pull out any 2 basics here. So we're going to go ahead for Toxicroak EX and a Croagunk, just because I have that other Toxicroak in my hand. So we're going to go ahead and put these 2 on the bench. switch. Booyah. Alright. So, we're going to hang on to that muscle band, hang on to these Professor's Letters. We don't really need to use those yet. And we're going to end the turn. And, right now I'm on my feet. It's looking pretty good. I see Bouffalant and a Pokemon fan club. Unless he's running a double colorless, well, he's not really going to be doing any damage anytime soon. Kangaskhan EX and whatever this thing is. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's Gibble! I thought it was Pikachu. I'm not quite sure what this guy is running with here, but I'm very interested. Kangaskhan EX, Dragon types. Oh, Machop. That's not good. Normally if you see a Machop like this, that normally means there's a Machamp waiting somewhere in this deck to ultimately wreck. And that's not good. So, let's take a look here. Now we've got some good stuff here. So we can evolve into Toxicroak, just in case. We can use this Evo Soda to bring out Dragalge. That way we can poison this Bouffalant and not have to worry about anything. We're going to go ahead and attach this energy here. That way we can get to using Smash Uppercut. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and use Triple Poison. Start getting that poison damage on. And Bouffalant won't be able to retreat no matter how many energies he's caught. Now, the unfortunate part is that it can retreat by ways of Escape Rope or by Switch. So that is still in effect, unfortunately, but traditional retreats, though they don't really happen much, it's still can really get these guys out. So we see Karina here, and he pulls Machamp from the deck, and also an item card now with Machop on the bench, and he pulls a Machamp. That probably means the item card he's going for is a rare candy, which means he's going to be able to get that Machamp out here faster, and that's not very good. Machamp is absolutely going to dominate us if we are unprepared. So, Evo Soda. Alright, well, at least it wasn't a rare candy, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have one in there. He probably does. Evo Soda's probably going for the Mega Kangaskhan. Nothing. Huh? I'm surprised. So he's got Machoke. He attaches an energy. He knows Bouffalant's pretty much just not getting out of here. He's going to use the potion to stall out the poison, though. Sure, you keep doing that. It will come to an end, I promise. So we don't really have any supporters to really shuffle back in with Palpad, so we'll hold off on that. Bring on some more energies. Bring it on. So we can go ahead and start using Smash Uppercut, or whatever it is. Attach the muscle band so we can get this going. And Smash Uppercut for 100 damage. Get out of here. Alright, so we've got ourselves a double colorless. Not sure what we're going to do with that. Alright, so he pulls out the Kangaskhan EX. Even with the double colorless, he's not really going to be able to do much unless he's got some sort of way to attach multiple energies at a time, which I highly doubt. So he'll probably go for the triple draw and try to find a card that he needs, a card that he wants. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he's just here to stall. But we'll see. Yeah, so the Kangaskhan EX is here to stall so that Machamp can come out here and just destroy me. He's not running strong energy by the looks of it, which is good. That would be very bad. We're going to go ahead, put that energy onto Toxicroak there. We're going to see what we can get, and get rid of some of those cards in his hand. Alright, so we've got ourselves a Mewtwo EX and 2 Toxicroak EX. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's strike fear into that fighting type heart of his. Yeah. One double colorless and that Machamp is screwed. Just assuming I get that double colorless back. Alright, so we're going to go for the triple poison. Awesome. So that's going to That's going to lock him into place, which is probably just what he wanted, so he could keep building up a champ. But guess what? I've got a Mewtwo EX now. The longer that Pokemon stays there, the longer the chance I have to get a double colorless, and the more chance that puts his Machamp at risk. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. It's normally around this kind of time where things start to go downhill. But let's see what happens. So he's just got tremendous draw power. He's just really looking for those cards he needs. It just makes cards like N all the more painful. So he's just really stalling things out with Kangaskhan EX, willing to get rid of 2 prize cards, which is not exactly ideal in my case, but whatever. I'm not going to risk too much by waiting for double colorless, because I know if I do, things are just going to go bad. So we're going to go ahead and attach energy. Skyla. Hello, Skyla. Alright, so there's a multitude of things I could do here. I could pull out a Muscle Band to give to Mewtwo on the next turn. It's a little unnecessary. We could pull out Eviolite to give it some defense. Pull out Switch to get it out easier. I like Switch. Let's go ahead and do that. So, assuming my hand doesn't get shuffled out, we can switch in to Mewtwo EX pretty easy. Alright, and poison damage takes out Kangaskhan EX. Either way, he was kind of going down, so we might suffer the loss of Toxicroak EX, but that's really not going to matter much, considering I can just wreck shop with Mewtwo EX here soon. Just hopefully he does not have a Lysander of any sort. That would be very bad. But we'll see. Oh, so there's the rare candy, which probably means we're going to be seeing another Machamp coming from this here. Yep, that's what I thought. This one doesn't have a lot of energies to it, so it can't really take as much damage from X-Ball. So we find ourselves in a bit of a predicament here, but let's see what happens. Oh, wow. And Toxicroak EX doesn't even go out. So that's cool. Alright, well, here's where things get technical. Gonna go ahead and put this other Psychic Energy onto Mewtwo EX here. And we're gonna try a bit of a risky play. I'm gonna put this Toxicroak EX onto the bench. I'm gonna use Cassius to bring this Toxicroak EX back into my deck, avoiding a knockout, and put Mewtwo EX up in the front, attack with X-Ball for a knockout. Booyah! And I don't have to worry about losing a Pokemon too soon, but very much possibly soon. There's another Cassius, just in case the same problem arises. So I say things are looking pretty good right about now. He's forced to put in the Gibble because he wants to, I can tell he wants to build up that Machamp a little more and see if he can knock out my Mewtwo EX. I'll tell you what, bud, I don't think that's going to happen. So he random receivers into a Pokemon Center Lady for heals. If I'm doing a lot of damage, chances are he's not going to have a chance to use that, so we'll see. Energy Retrieval to get back some fighting energy. It's a good card to play in an energy-heavy deck like this one. Another random receiver, and that goes all the way into another Pokemon Center Lady. Very interesting. And it's 10 damage to my Mewtwo EX. It's just like, what? Get that off of me. What you talking about? Alright, so let's take a look. We've got, so 20 times the amount of energy to this. So that's 40, 60. Yeah, that should be enough for the knockout. Yeah, no, that's exactly what he wants. He wants me to go right back into that. So we aren't going to let him do that. You know what? Actually, we will. I have a revenge attacker ready, so we're just going to attack with X-Ball. Get that Gibble out of here. What are you doing here? Take that prize card, and he's going to come in, probably going to attach an energy, Oh, what's this? Articuno EX. I see a Colress machine, a Team Plasma Energy coming out here. Don't believe I've seen this card before. What's going on here? Alright, well, he's not going to be able to attack anytime soon for this turn, as far as I'm aware. Alright, so, yep, that's... I'm not sure if that was his intentions there, but that is what happened. If we take a look, that's 5 energies, that's 100 times 2, you know what? That's going to be a knockout, but just to be sure, we attach the muscle band, go for that last X-ball, and that is just barely enough. Glad I did that. That was very smart thinking on my part. Completely accidental smart thinking. Our last prize card, alas, is a double colorless energy, and Toxicroak has defeated the opposition. Huzzah! Like I said, if you could get all the right cards at the right times, trust me, this deck is gonna do you wonders. So, let's see, I got a little present box thing. So let's go ahead and, you know, to end off this video. Oh look, it's 4 tournament voucher things. There's never any tournaments when I come on here. Like, I mean, is there something I'm missing here? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And that is my Toxicroak deck. Leave a like if you enjoyed, or not. I mean, whatever. It's up to you. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe because there's more on the way. If you want to challenge me to a game, my name is in the description below. I look forward to kicking your butt. Hopefully.